What's up everyone, this is Erica with Hookinyouup, and today I am going to show you how to do this mini version of just a regular sunflower crossbody purse, whatever you want to call it, sunflower purse. I'm going to be using thicken wool, bulky 5 or 6 yarn. This one's 5, these two, or this one's 6, this is 5. Doesn't matter. Anyways, you're gonna need thicken wool yarn by Lion brand, or at least that's the best brand that I know. And the colors black if you want to make it just like mine. Otherwise, you can make your base color any color of your choosing, but you want to have some kind of gold for the petals and then some kind of brown. This is all I had on hand for the head. I'm using a size 6.5 millimeter hook, and I also have a tapestry needle. So this is going to be beginner friendly, super easy, works up in just a few different stitches. I am making this video at night. I typically only do my tutorials during the day when I have great lighting, but I had some extra time after my class, so I decided, you know what, time waits for no one. If you can see the screen, you can make this purse. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're going to use our brown yarn and start by making a slip knot. Insert our hook, chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to slip in that first stitch where the tail is. Chain 2. And now we're going to make 12 double crochet in the center hole. Once you have 12, you're going to slip on the top of that first double crochet. Chain 1 and clip. Now you've completed the head. We're moving on to the petals. You can either complete 3 of these, because we're going to need 3 of them for the purse, or you can do 1 square at a time. Doesn't matter. It's the same process for all squares. So now we're going to make a slip knot. Insert it in the top of that double crochet space where the tail is. Bring our gold yarn through. Chain 1. Chain 1 again. Now we're going to yarn over, insert, pull that working yarn up, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, pull the working yarn up. So now we have 4 stitches on our hook. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3. Chain 1, and you're going to chain 1 in between each petal. We're going to yarn over, insert on the top of the next double crochet, pull the working yarn up, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, pull up, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, and once you have 4, you're going to yarn over and pull through all 4. Chain 1. Only the first one you're going to pull through 3. Yarn over, insert, through the top of the next double crochet, pull up, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, pull up, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 4. Chain 1, and you're going to repeat this until you made your way back and you have 12 petals. All right, so let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. After you completed that 12th petal, you're going to slip on the top of that first petal, chain 1, and clip. There you go. Now we're going to bring in, I'm making another black one. Again, you can use any base color you'd like. I might do a different color later on. We're going to slip knot, and I usually like to start where it ended. So in between these two first petals, I'm going to insert my hook in the middle, pull that working yarn through, chain 1, chain 2. Usually after that chain 1, I like to just knot it for extra security. If you guys are subscribers, you already know that. Chain 2. Now we're going to make 2 double crochet in that same space for a total of 3. Chain 1. Can't remember what I did in the first. Maybe I did chain 1. Okay. Yarn over, and now we're going to make 3 more double crochet in that same hole. Chain 1. So now we've worked our first corner, and I always start using starting with a corner first. Now we're working our side. We're going to make 3 double crochet in between the next set of petals. Chain 1, 3 double crochet in the center of the next 2 petals. Chain 1, and now we're making our second corner. So we're going to follow the same step with this. 3 double crochet in between the next set. Chain 1, 3 double crochet in that same hole. Chain 1. That's just loose yarn. I can cut that off later. So we have 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1 in between each set of 3 double crochet, and then you're gonna have 2 sets of 3 double crochet with a chain 1 in the middle for each side, in between each corner on each side. Okay, this is what it will look like. It's kind of hard to see because I don't have great lighting in my craft room at night, but you get the picture. All right, and I'll meet you guys at the end of the first row. Okay, working that last double crochet. Now I'm chaining 1, so it'll look like this. Okay, and now I'm going to slip stitch on the top of that first double crochet where we started. I'm going to slip stitch in the second, and then I'm going to slip stitch in that chain 1 space. Chain 2, and now we're starting our row 2. You can add more rows if you'd like, but for this mini version, I'm just doing 2 rows for each square. This is terrible lighting. I don't know if I'm going to redo this video. I hope I'm not going to have to, but yeah. So now in between that corner, we're going to start our second corner. So we're going to make 2 double crochet for a total of 3, chain 2. So for the second row, we're going to chain 2 in the middle of each corner space instead of chaining 1. We'll still keep our chain 1 for the sides, but for all the corners for row 2, we're going to make 2 double crochet. excuse me, we're going to chain 2. Oh my gosh, you guys are probably like, get it together, Erica. Alright, now we're going to make 2 double crochet instead of 3 sets for the side. Okay? So for the first row, we have sets of 3 double crochet, but for the second row, we're going to have sets of 2 double crochet. We'll still keep the 3 sets for the corners, but we'll be chaining 2 instead of 1 for the second row. I'll put more clarity in the description as well if I'm confusing you. Otherwise, let's just keep going. I'll meet you guys at the end of row 2. Alright, once you finish that second row, you're going to slip on the top of that first double crochet, slip in the second, slip in that first chain 1, and slip in that second chain 1. Chain 1, and cut off a good length tail. Alright, so I'm going to knock out this square really quick, and then we'll put them together. I did forget to mention that you should be able to make, as long as you do keep it at 2 rows for each square, you should be able to make a whole purse on one skein of the base color. I do recommend getting 2 just in case, because I think I can't remember, never mind. Just grab 2 just in case, just for the base color, in case you run out. Alrighty, once you have your 3 squares, I like to fold them corner to corner, just to get an idea of how they're going to be connected. Alright, so just like that. So these sides we'll sew up these sides, then we'll flip it in, and we'll sew up these sides and these sides, and then we can move on to the strap. Okay, how I sew up the sides is, the easiest way is getting a tapestry needle. Saves you a whole lot of time. Okay, so you can just pick any side. I like to sew it up using the outside, so not sewing it up by the inside, but the outside. Let me pull this forward. Okay, so since we are working a corner, I'm going to insert just the top of that chain 1 space, and then the top of the other chain 1 space back into this chain 1 space. And now if they're all lined up neat, we're just going to insert through the top. So it's kind of hard to see. This was terrible to use the color black. I apologize, but and then the top on the other side, pull. Now we're doing the middle stitch. Now we're doing the outer double crochet. You're going to do the same with the chain 1 spaces. And you're going to work your way all the way down until you've finished. So once I've made it all the way down, I like to just hold the side and lightly close that string. Okay, there we go. Now I like to just keep using the same working yarn, and I'm going to bring in my third Sorry for all the breathing. I have a minor cold. We're just going to start lining up. You're basically making a V. We're going to do the same thing down this side. Making sure to line everything up. So all the chain 1 spaces should just be with the chain 1s. Alright, once you've sewn up each side, now you're going to bring all the corners in, and I'm going to start with this side. You're going to do the same thing with the chain 1 spaces. Okay, so we're gonna go down, close up this side, and then I want you to attach your tapestry needle on this side. And once you have all the sides closed, I'll meet you guys for doing the straps. See, we've already worked this up super quick. This is a super quick, super fun project. And using the thick yarn, because I have made the same exact purse using just smaller weighted yarn, it doesn't hold up well. Still very cute, doesn't hold up well, but this thick yarn is super nice and sturdy, and I've come to find you don't need to line it. Nothing's going to fall through. Okay? Alright, so this is what it looks like. This is even cuter than this one. What did I do wrong? They don't look exactly the same. Maybe they do. Anyways, let's start doing the straps. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough, so I might do the straps shorter. Let me see how many I did really quick. Yeah, so for this one, I did about 80 stitches. And it's slightly smaller to do a crossbody. I mean, a kid would be able to crossbody this. Might be a little too short for an adult. Anyways, I'm going to have to make it smaller because this is the only black yarn I have left, and I know for sure I'm not going to have enough. So that's why I said get 2 skeins of your base color just in case. So I'm making a slip knot, and if you want to make it with a long strap, I did 80 stitches, 75 to 80. It was hard to count, but for sure over 70 and under 80. I made a chain of, let's just go with 78. But this time I think I'm only going to do, I made a chain of 60. And now I'm going to double crochet in the second chain from the hook. And then double crochet in each stitch all the way back to where I started. Alright, it is clearly the next day, so once you finished your double crochet in your first row, you're going to chain 2 and flip your work. We're going to skip that first space, and right in that second double crochet, we're going to double crochet, and then each row and each stitch down the row, we're going to double crochet. Alright, now we're going to chain 1 and flip our work. Again, we're going to skip that first stitch, and we're going to single crochet in each stitch back down, and this will be the last row. chain one and cut off a good length tail. And now we're going to take one side and we're going to weave in that tail in just these stitches right here, this corner, starting from this first double crochet and ending where this double crochet is. Okay, so I'm going to take my tapestry needle, pull tight. Now you can flip it and just weave in the end like that. Alright, now keeping it nice and straight, we're going to mimic the other side, same way. And there you have it. Super cute purses. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please, please, please hit the subscribe button. It is free, helps your girl out. And let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Peace.